Yeah, nigga, that's that KickTalk. Yeah, nigga, that's that KickTalk. You see, I'm wearing Jordans, that's that KickTalk.
What's up, everybody? This your boy Stretch with another episode of the KickTalk Podcast. This is episode 5. Now, if you're watching this, man, I need you to give me a little grace. Man, the fucking AC went out in my house. So we ain't got no AC, and we waiting for that to get fixed, hopefully tomorrow. So you're going to see me on here sweating, and obviously I got the white tee on. It is hot. This room is the hottest room in the house with the AC on. So it's even hotter with no AC. I might as well be in the sauna. So give me a little grace. All right. Now, about the episode, we have a lot to get. We don't have a long episode this time. We have a little bit to cover. We will talk about Kobe's. We got some Kobe news. We got Comme de Garçons Air Jordan collab. We got Kelsey Plum officially signing with adidas. I have something that I want to get off my chest, so I'm introducing a new segment in the pod called the Mad Sneakerhead. And of course, we have the Brick Report. So before we get into anything, I'd appreciate it if everybody just comment, subscribe, like, and especially like, because the likes help me be seen by other people, and I need to be seen. You know what I'm saying? I'd appreciate it, especially if you actually like it, man. Like me, like my shit, bruh. Help me out. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to retire from my job. You feel me? I'm trying not to work a 9 to 5. Help a nigga out, for real. Fuck all that. Let's get into everything. KickTalk, episode 5. We have a detailed look at Anthony Edwards' third signature with adidas, specifically the adidas AE3. This colorway is called Cold-Blooded. They're expected to release September 15th with the retail price of $130 USD. They have a color scheme of Blue Bliss, Sky Tint. So off the rip, they have a Hyper Boost cushioning system instead of the Light Strike cushioning system that was used in previous models in the other two models. They have a light blue mesh with shiny blue caging, so they got rid of the TPU caging from the 1 and 2 models. So that's pretty, I think that's pretty whack. Anthony Edwards logo lands on the tongue. Adidas stripes land on the heel cups, and the toe box looks pretty similar to previous models. It's just going down the the aesthetic of the sneaker. It's not. They don't look good. Like, this is not casual wear. The AE1 is classic. That's a classic sneaker right there. And AE2 was down, and now the AE3 is even worse. So I don't know what they did to get that magic, but they need to go back to the drawing board and try again for the AE4. I know they got to go through the rest of this, but if I was AE, just wear the Believe That ones, man, because these ain't it, bro. Tell them to go back to the drawing board, man. I don't know why you're green lighting these bullshits. I ain't feeling them. Next up, we have the Bad Bunny Adidas BadBo 1.0 Night Navy. They are releasing September 15th with the retail price of 160 USD. These feature different shades of blue on the upper. Looks like they use a lot of suede and probably some synthetic mesh. Can't really tell. Got a little midsole that's aging. It's creamy. It's creamy on the midsole, so it looks aged. It's yellowing. You also have the midsole, the all blue outsole. I don't know why you guys like these, man. These are not it. It's like that old kids game. Not it. It's not it. You got the Adidas logo on the heels. I really don't have anything good to say about these. These ain't it, but they're going to move because Bad Bunny has that kind of following, so it doesn't really matter what the shoe looks like. He has that kind of following to where whatever he puts out of there, doesn't matter what it is. They're going to move. It don't matter. So good for him. He can put out some bullshit and they still going to move. Just like Kanye with the Adidas, I know everybody likes the 350s, but them was bullshits. The 700s was even worse. Them damn Pilgrim shoes, same shit. You know, you got the clout to be able to do whatever you want to do. You do it and people still buy them. I mean, I'm not doubting the comfort, but I'm down the aesthetic of them. They didn't look good. Now you don't see a bunch of people wearing Yeezys because they're not transcending time like a Jordan or something like that. That's just my opinion. I don't know if you guys heard, but Kelsey Plum left Under Armour. It was reported that she left Under Armour months ago. That was months ago, and now she has officially signed with Adidas. I do not think she's getting a signature shoe, but she'll probably have PE's Adidas basketball shoes that are already dropping, that are already out. So be on the lookout for that. Shout out to Kelsey Plum. I always wondered, like, the details never really came out about why she left Under Armour. So I always wanted to know what happened there. Unfortunately, I don't have an update, but there's really nothing to update because they never really put out what happened with that relationship. So hopefully she stays with Adidas long term and she doesn't have to be a sneaker free agent again, unless she wants to. But most athletes seem to want to be somewhere long term. Wherever they land, they usually want to be there long term, unless somewhere the relationship is soured. Hopefully that doesn't happen to her and she's with Adidas as long as the relationship is great. Now, if you watched last week, you know that we talked about the Nike Air Max 95 woven multicolor. But now we have a release date. They are releasing June 24th. Retail is $190 USD. They have a white, purple dynasty, and pearl gray color scheme. They have long lace loops that are woven into the upper. They also have dark gray toe with a black midsole, black outsole. These are fire. I'm not really a fan of the price and how they're pricing the 95s, but even with the price, for me, these are a cop. These are fire to me. I don't know why I like these. I don't have nothing to wear with these, but they ain't never stopped me. So, for me, these is a cop. These is hard. Glad that I finally got a release date. June 24th. Next up, we have a 7-Eleven inspired Nike Air Max Big Bubble, releasing sometime in the summer of 2026 with a retail price of $210 USD. They have a sail, total orange, sport green, and metallic silver color scheme. These go crazy, bro. These is hard. All right. They have a shaggy suede upper, same colors as the 7-Eleven logo. A shaggy toe box matches the gum outsole, which could represent the actual color of a store. If you know what I'm saying. If you go to a store, you got the logo of the store, and then you got the actual color of the damn store. It's that ugly tan on the store, but they look fire right here on the shoes. These is hard. And they have a white midsole to finish it all off. These go crazy, man. Also, not a fan of the 210 USD, but I don't care for these. These are hard, bro. 7-Eleven? They were supposed to drop a 7-Eleven dunk for the China Olympic Games, but that never happened. So I don't know if this is like a makeup. Since the world never got those, give us these. These don't suffice, but it makes up a little bit. Because those dunks was hard. Hella hard. But tell me what y'all think about these. Am I the only one that's standing for these? These are hard. I'm not even a Air Max 95 fan like that. But these go crazy. So I don't know how to say this name. But next we have the Martine or Martine Rose Supreme Nike Dunk Low Mike Tyson. They released Holiday 2026 with the retail price of $150 USD. These pictures come from KCS Cowboys 1977. Now these is fire, okay? They have a graphic of Mike Tyson on the upper. The graphic of Mike Tyson is a picture of Mike Tyson's TKO victory over Trevor Berbick in 1986 to become the youngest world heavyweight champion of all time. Then you see the Supreme and Martine Rose on the lateral heel. And then you have the Nike Air branding also in gold. Those are both in gold. The rest of the shoe is black, including the Nike swoosh, midsole, and outsole. These go crazy. I love these. And 90s, early 80s Mike Tyson, so much swag. You can't tell me shit. So much swag. I love that. These is hard, man. No release dates yet, but yeah, I just hate that they come out in the holiday season because there's so much heat coming out in the holiday season. Come out now. Come out soon. How about that? Come out soon. We need these right now. We don't need to wait. So some news that has been floating around on, social media a lot the last few days was the Nike Air Force One is going to get the 2001 mold, and they come out sometime this summer, no telling when, and the retail price is 130 USD. They've been using the 2007 mold. Now they're going to go to the 2001 mold. I personally don't think this is going to move anything. I don't think this does anything for anyone. I don't think people are going to be like, you know what? I want the Air Forces, because the difference that I see between the two aren't something that I can just look at and see. You definitely need to look at them side by side to be able to tell what the difference is. I know they have a more narrow toe box, but that's just not enough to move the masses to go all of a sudden start buying more Air Force Ones, and you're kicking up the price. I just don't see why we would want that. That's just my opinion, bro. I could be tripping. And if I'm off base, tell me I'm off base. Tell me I'm tripping. But I personally don't feel like them going to the 01 mode is going to make the masses all of a sudden say these aren't old people shoes, because that was the saying, right? That these are the new dad shoes. I don't think them changing the mode is gonna stop anybody from, or these YNs and these youngins to. I don't think that changes their mind. They're not gonna come off of that. They're still gonna be like, "Oh, well, you still an old nigga or whatever." It's not gonna change anything, bro. That's not gonna stop them from calling us old or whatever. It's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop me from buying them either. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I could be off base, but if I am, let me know. Victor Wembanyama, he debuted the Victor Nike Air Force One Low in yellow. They released sometime in 2026. We're going to call these I Just Got Eliminated Air Force Ones. That's what we're going to call these. Anyways, they are also going to have the 2001 mold. I don't know if anybody cares about that. They have a yellow leather upper, white Nike swoosh, white also lands on the heels, midsoles, and the Victor dog head logo lands on the lateral heel, and a black outsole rounds this colorway out. These don't move me. I don't know who Victor is, never heard of the brand or the label, so I personally don't care about these. So you guys tell me what you think. I think they said his name was Steven Victor. I'm not really sure. I didn't care enough to do literally any research into the brand. I have no idea what Victor is. If anybody wants to educate me, please do, because at this time, I do not care. I thought it was Victor because it's Victor Wembanyama, and then the guy, the label, that guy's name is Victor or something like that. And I was like, oh, Victor, sure. That's what I thought. I'm tripping. Hella basic. Next up, we have the Ben G Nike SB Air Force One Light Chocolate. They released sometime in October 26th with a retail price of 120 USD. They have a light chocolate and court purple color scheme. And these pictures come from KCS Cowboys 1977. So shouts out to that brother. They feature a brown suede upper, purple accents detailing the Nike swoosh and the rubber outsole, and a white midsole. I love these. These are hard. I don't know who Ben G is, but he did his thing with these joints. And that tongue, I don't know what it is. That tongue does something to me. You know what I'm saying? That shit's fire. That shit's hard. And the perp, I personally think these is fire. Hope they do more collabs with the Air Force One, SB Air Force One. These go crazy, man. And they really doing a thing with these SB Air Force Ones. I love this. This is way more. The SB rendition of the Air Force One is way more impactful than them going back to 2001 to me. This SB shit, they need to stick to that, and that shit's fire. I haven't seen the bad colorway yet. I've seen colorways that make me want to buy Air Force Ones again. But that 01 mold, it ain't going to make me want to buy Air Force Ones more than I want to buy them already. Just regular Air Force Ones. That doesn't change. It doesn't move the needle at all. That's just me. Does it move the needle? Or SB Air Force Ones to the moon. Next up, we have the Jordan Nike Cryoshot University Red, releasing sometime in 2026 with the retail price of $210 USD. They have a University Red, deep pewter, and metallic silver color scheme. They rock a red suede upper, iridescent heels with elephant print patterns on the iridescent heels, which is a dope touch. The highlight of the sneaker is on the bottom of it. The Frozen Moment ad from the 90s is depicted on the outsole, on the Mambacurial inspired translucent outsole. Fire. That part is fire. I think the whole shoe is clean, but this is probably one of the best ones. Red suede. I mean, who ain't gonna show up for red suede? And then they got the subtle elephant print, and then the outsole. Nobody's gonna know about the outsole while you walking on them besides you. Okay, so that shit still looks dope though. That shit's fire. These is clean, man. Tell me what y'all think of these. So these released in certain sneaker stores in New York. I don't know if they're getting a wider release at this point, but I think they still should have done a better job of letting us know that these existed before they actually hit retailers in New York. That's crazy, is that we only know about these because they hit retailers in New York. We should have officials of these, man. We should have knew that these were coming. I still think. That's what I think. I think we should have knew that these was coming. These are hard. Next up, we have the Nike Book 2 EYBL PE from D Book 1. They feature a pinkish red mesh upper, green Nike swooshes, purple lens on the book logo on the tongue, and also the EYBL logo on the lateral heel. These are all right. I mean, you did what you could with the Book 2. All right, you can't do a lot with the Book 2, in my opinion. I mean, there's not that many fire colorways to me. So you did what you could do with the Book 2. You polished up that turd. That's how I look at it. You polished up that turd. You did what you could do with the Book 2. Hopefully he could finally have a nice color, not color, but a nice signature with the Book 3. You can get these out of here. We about sick of seeing them. At least I am. I'm about sick of seeing these. No more. We good off of the Book 2. No more colorways, please. But somebody out there might like them, so that's why I talk about them. Next up, we have the Nike Asia 2, which is expected to hit Nike Bayou with Nike Bayou options June 15th, and they'll retail for 170 USD. Outside of that, there's no real color options, or there's no other details beyond what I just said, which you don't really need too much details as far as that, because you're just going to get on there and play around anyways. But look for them on Bayou, Nike Bayou, June 15th. Customize everything. I know you New Yorkers about to make some damn New York Knicks colors, you know what I'm saying? So go ahead, do your thing, man. Get yours off. Speaking of the Asia 2, have you guys seen these? These Susie Carmichael inspired Nike Asia 2s. These go crazy. If you don't know who Susie Carmichael is, Susie Carmichael was the only mainstay black character on the Rugrats. I mean, you had other characters. You saw her family, but they weren't mainstay characters. And, hey, and let's be honest, we didn't even get Susie that much. Honestly, we didn't get Susie that much. But, you know, I could be appealing to a new generation that don't even know Rugrats. Who knows? But Susie Carmichael was the one mainstay black character on Rugrats. They feature a yellow base and purple flowers throughout the upper to represent Susie's dress that she wore in the show. Then you also have red detailing the Nike swoosh and the heel tab, which represents Susie's shoes and Susie's berets. I think these go hard. there are so many, not just Asia, but there are just so many black girls in general that love Susie Carmichael because, like I said, this is the only black, there's not a lot of, in the 90s, there weren't a lot of black representation in cartoons. So you got Susie Carmichael, another little black girl, just like, the girls of my time. There were little black girls growing up in the 90s. Oh my God, look at Susie, another little black girl. And she ran shit. She kept Angelica ass in her place, okay? And I think that, that's another reason why everybody fuck with Susie. You know what I'm saying? Angelica was a brat. You needed that real one to put her in her damn place sometimes. And that was what Susie was. So shout out to Asia for putting these out, and I hope they actually come out, because right now it's just a PE, but I hope that they come out, and I bet that they would do well, because there's a lot of black girls that see themselves in Susie. We got a healthy serving of Kobe news, bro. Next up, we have the Kobe Bryant Nike Dunk Low Draft Day. These are releasing June 26th with the retail price of $145 USD. They rock a fierce purple, blue lagoon, and sail color scheme. Now, they feature white leather panels with purple snakeskin textile overlays. Blue lagoon lands on the Nike swoosh and on the heels. There is wear-away tech to where the purple turns into yellow. So they go from a Charlotte Hornets colorway to a Lakers colorway, which is super duper fire. And of course they have that rare that they only do for the dunks. They changed the outsole for the Kobe Bryant collab. Super fire. These are hard, bro. And as a Laker fan, I need these, bro. I need these. And that price point, I think this is extremely creative, because I would have never thought of that. Let's drop a sneaker that's purple and blue, but also transitions into purple and yellow. That's fire. That's fire to me. I could be basic. I could be very simplistic right now, but I don't care. That's hard. Hard. And this appeals to more than just Laker fans. They appeal to the Hornets fans out there who may not even want to do the wear away and just keep it the Hornets colorway because they're Hornets fans. So good for them. I'm a Laker fan, so I'm gonna be scrubbing that damn Nike swoosh and that heel off, and I'm getting my yellow. You feel me? I'm getting that Laker colorway. Them shit's hard. Next up, we have the Kobe 4 Protro Draft Day Pack. We have an update. They are releasing June 26th with the retail price of $190 USD each. Now, if you didn't know, it's been going around on the internet this week that originally this was pitched. The idea of this pack was pitched by Kobe Bryant himself, but he called them 13 Regrets. It is practically the same premise. The 13 teams that passed on them. Now, the 13 teams that passed on them were the 76ers, Toronto Raptors, Vancouver Grizzlies, Milwaukee Bucks, Minnesota Timberwolves, Boston Celtics, LA Clippers, New Jersey Nets, Dallas Mavericks, Indiana Pacers, Golden State Warriors, Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Charlotte Hornets technically didn't pass on him, but they did because they traded him to the Lakers. So all of these teams fumbled, aside from the Lakers, fumbled his greatness. And he wanted to rub it in their faces, as he should. Now, I was listening to my dog Sneaker Files, my boy Brian over at Sneaker Files, and he was saying that there's a percentage of a chance that you could get every sneaker. And this is what he was saying. Now, being that this is inspired by the draft, by the NBA draft, when you buy the shoe, you have no idea what you're getting. It's just going to come to you and you don't know what you're getting. It's going to be in a gold bag in the box. You're going to unzip it and then you'll see what you get. Now, according to Sneaker Files, you have a 4% chance of getting the Lakers colorway. Only a 4% chance to get in that Lakers colorway. He also says that there's a 6.3 chance of getting the Hornets, Clippers, and the Celtics colorway. It's only if I heard him correctly. All right. He also says that there is a 7.25% chance for you to get the Raptors, Grizzlies, Bucks, and Warriors colorways. And then there's an 8% chance that you get the Cavs, Pacers, Mavs, T-Wolves, and 76ers. Good luck, all right? I don't know how that even turns to 100%, but that's just the numbers that he gave, all right? That didn't even turn in 100%, but that's the numbers that he gave. For me, I'm going to hope to get that Laker colorway, but if I get these, I'm going to be happy with whatever they decide to send me. I don't care. I'll make it work. Because the wear away shit, you can do whatever you want with that. You can have one white sneaker, one green sneaker like the Milwaukee Bucks green. Doesn't matter. You can make it fire somehow, some way. Or you can flip it if you want. Somebody may want them. Who knows? Last week we talked about the Jalen Brunson Nike Kobe 5 Protro NY versus NY. Now we have a little bit of an update. And coming from Sneaker Files that they will be releasing September 19th, 2026 with the retail price of $190 USD. They drop with a Menta, Blue Glow, and Orange Horizon color scheme. They are seemingly inspired by the Statue of Liberty. They have a blue base. Then you have the Knicks blue and green, the Knicks blue and orange splatter as the overlays with an icy translucent outsole. Yes, we talked about these last week, and at the time of this recording, the Knicks have won the NBA championship, ending a 53-year drought. So congratulations to the Knicks fans that could be potentially listening to these. But I listening to the video, but I personally would not be going after these. These don't move me, and I'm not a Knicks fan. I can care less about the Knicks. Sorry, not sorry. Lakers on mine. Still, congratulations. Glad it was y'all. I hate the Spurs. I hate the Spurs with a burning passion. I am a Laker fan, so I don't feel bad for them in the slightest. Next up, we have the Nike Kobe 5 Protro Dodgers releasing August 15th, 2026 with a retail price of $190 USD. These have a rush blue, wolf gray, and cement red color scheme, and these pictures come from YYT_sneakers on IG. They're inspired by the LA Dodgers colors, obviously. Same color scheme as the Kobe 6 Dodgers that released last year. I have that pair, actually. Shout out to my wife and that Father's Day gift. Shout out to her. Anyways, blue covers the entire upper. You'll see some red stitching that resembles baseball stitching on the medial side and the lateral side over by the collar area. You also have gray Nike swooshes outlined in white. You have a blue midsole and you have a blue outsole. Now, it's unclear because early reports said that the insoles are of Kobe Bryant in Kobe's last time or last game that he visited for LA Dodgers. It is unclear that is still the case. I feel like if his pictures were still on the insoles of the shoe, that we would have known by now. These people would have put that out there. That's what I think. So, in my opinion, they're not even there no more. They scrapped that idea, which is super whack. Which is a lot of people wanted these. Because these don't look better than the Sixes. What? I'm not a Dodgers fan. Why get these? I have the Sixes. The Sixes look better. The Sixes look better than the Fives. So why get these? That would have been the thing that separated. That would make me go get these. But now you guys got rid of the thing that would make it a little different and make me have an excuse to go get them. But now you're just dropping the same shit in a different model. I don't want them I don't want them. I'm good. Unless you're a Dodgers fan, I don't really see the point of getting them if you have the Sixes already. It's the same shit. Next up, we are looking at a Caitlin Clark Nike Kobe 6 Protro inspired by Taylor Swift. Apparently, Caitlin Clark attended the Eras Tour back-to-back nights at Lucas Oil Stadium. They feature a gradient upper with colors transitioning from pink to yellow to green, from toe to heel. Black on the heel counters, black on the Nike swoosh, a black midsole, and a white outsole. I think these go crazy. I would love to see these drop Look better than a lot of the shit that they are doing with Caitlin Clark. So it'll be nice to see these drop before her signature drops. And I know her signature is dropping soon. It's before the year's over, her signature drops. So hopefully we can get these before her sig drops. That'd be great. That'd be amazing. If we get them at all. I mean, we may not get them at all. But if they decide, you know what I'm saying, let us get these. These look better than the Scrabble joints that y'all just dropped with Caitlin. So let us get these too. These look way better anyways. Shout out to Taylor Swift. Shake it off. Shake it off. Next up, we have the Nike Kobe 8 Protro Mambacurial, releasing September 19th, 2026, with the retail price of $200 USD. They're going to come in a red plum, electric green, pink foam color scheme. These will remain true to the OGs. They have a purple reddish mesh upper with the large Volt Nike swoosh that's on the lateral toe, much like the soccer boot. An all black midsole, large Nike printed on the medial side in white with a translucent outsole. These always been nice. These are hard to get in 2013, so I'm pretty sure these will be hard to get now. This wasn't an easy cop in 2013, even though the Kobe hype had died down, because really it was only there. The Kobe 8s was pretty hype, but the Kobe 6s and Kobe 7s were more hype. So the Kobe 8 hype wasn't really like that, but when they dropped this Mambacurial, those were hard to get. So I imagine that these are going to be hard to get for 2026. You know, good luck to everyone out there, because that's what we're going to need. We're going to need a little bit of luck. These always been hard, though. Don't get it twisted. These always been hard. It's hard to match, too. Hard. They look good. Hard to match. So if you're going to get them, they're probably going to drop some merch with it. Get the merch. Get the merch. Lastly, for Nikes, we have the Nike Kobe 8 Protro Shanghai Fireworks. These are set to release November 11th with the retail price of $200 USD. They rock a laser orange, cinnabar, and safety orange color scheme from PRM Stocks .01. These originally released in 2013 as a China exclusive, because you know that Kobe had that relationship with China. He was a rock star out there. He was a rock star here. He was a bigger star in China, which is saying a lot, because he's an icon here when he was alive. That was an icon living when he was alive. They feature an engineered mesh upper, which is, if you didn't know, the EM in the Nike Kobe 11s and the 9s, the EM part, that stands for engineered mesh, in case you didn't know. But these have a fireworks graphic throughout the entire upper. They have orange heel counters that match the midsoles with an icy translucent outsole. These have always been nice, but you know, we didn't have a chance to get them back then. So, I mean, unless you lived in China or you had a plug like that, but I don't think that people were missing them like that. I kind of think that they won't do as well this time either, being that they drop it on this side. I don't know. I really can't call it. Unless you're a collector that couldn't get them back then, I don't think that these are going to be... I don't know if these are going to do well. I can't call it yet, but we got some time for me to figure that out. But right now, I mean, do I want them? Probably not. I'm good off of these, man. I'm be completely fine not getting these. I do love Kobe's, and I do want all the original releases, but these, I'm not really tripping on them. I'm good. First up for the Jordan section, we got Randy Moss's Jordan Super Freak returning spring 2027 with the retail price of $165 USD. These will sport a white, black, varsity purple, metallic silver, and wolf gray color scheme. This information comes from Sneaker Market Row and Sneaker Files. I don't know if Z Sneakerheads is in there, but we're just going to throw them in there anyway. They rock a white leather upper with black nubuck paneling, a metallic Jumpman logo on the lateral collar. 80 is spelled out on the tongue with the number 4. Signifying Randy Moss's number, 84. The zipper lace shroud is probably the highlight of the whole sneaker. Jordan Brand did retro these back in 2010, but they called it Cover 3. It's unclear if they've brought Randy Moss back into the fold for this, but it kind of points to it because before they didn't use any of his, like they changed the tongue to 23 instead of 84. So it was written 20 and then the number 3. So like these have the 84 written and then the number 4. So hopefully they're bringing Randy Moss back into the fold. There's no proof pointing that they are, but hopefully they are. You know, do right by Randy. If you're going to call him 80, if you're going to have all this OG stuff, you know what I'm saying? Might as well put Randy on it. Aesthetically, I don't like these. These ain't hard to me. These are ugly as fuck. These look like just Team Jordans with somebody's name attached to it. Just Team Jordans. And these ain't even the good Team Jordans. These ain't the good Team Jordans that we grew up and loved. These is not fire to me. But, I mean, if you like it, I love it. That's what they say, right? If you like it, I love it. If you like it, I love it. But I'm good. Next up, we have the Travis Scott Fragment Air Jordan 1 Low. It's a Looksee sample. They feature a nubuck upper with blue, maybe suede, maybe nubuck on the heels, on the toe boxes. White lens on the heels as well with a black wings logo. Then you have Travis Scott's signature backwards Nike swoosh, also in white, with the Cactus Jack / Fragment lettering above the swoosh, yellowing aged midsole, and a blue rubber outsole. These cool. I don't, these are probably one of the better ones to me, but Travis Scott's Air Jordan 1 still don't move me like that. I know everybody else likes them, which is why I'm doing them, but they don't move me like that. These ain't hard like that to me. So, if y'all like them, I love them. I might fuck with them, but like, let's say I went for them and I didn't get them, I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't be sick about it. That's for sure. I'd just be catering to the hype beast in me. And sometimes the purest of sneakerheads have to cater to the hype beast in them. That inner hype beast. And that's what I'd be doing. It's possible that Hiroshi Fujiwara debuted a Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low OG. It's possible. I don't know if it's a new colorway. We'll see. But it's only a one picture, and he's wearing them. And I love those corduroy pants he has on, by the way. I don't know how that makes me sound, but I love corduroy. Shit's fire. But anyways, black leather. They feature a black leather base, navy blue suede overlays, and a dark gray toe box. Travis's signature backwards swoosh, and an all-white midsole, and a black rubber outsole. I think these is clean, but I think the gray toe box really throws it off for me. I think the last ones I just talked about look way better than these, and they kind of look similar. But that dark gray toe box kind of throws it off for me. I don't like that toe box. It could be just him creasing the fuck out of it. It could be that. But right now? Nah, bruh. Maybe if we get some more pictures, it could change my mind. But as of right now, it's going to be a no for me, dog. At the time of this recording, it has been almost 24 hours since the New York Knicks won the NBA championship. But before they won, Fat Joe received a New York Knicks-inspired Air Jordan 3 PE. They feature an all-white leather upper, cream and orange elephant print. I can't tell if that's cream or if it's just like a light gray. I really can't tell. But it has the orange elephant print as well. It details the heels and the toes. You have the Terror Squad TS logo that lands on the lateral heel with blue heel cups and the orange Jumpman logos on the heel cups and on the tongues, with an all-white midsole and an orange outsole. I'm not a Knicks fan, bro. These don't move me in the slightest, bro. I don't wear blue and orange like that, man. If I was maybe a Broncos fan or something like that, maybe I'd be into it, but I'm not into it. These are alright. I mean, I fuck with them just off the rarity, but outside of that, they dropped as a general release. General release, that's how I look at them in the lens of things. Would I still cop them if they were a general release? And my answer is no. If these were a general release, and this is how they present it, without the TS, I would not buy these. Not only did Fat Joe get a 1 of 1, but so did Spike Lee. He also got a Knicks-inspired 1 of 1 this week. So Spike Lee got an Air Jordan 3 PE as well. His is different, you know. They are mismatched. So I love a good mismatched sneaker. And I love that Jordan Brand is still looking out for my boy Mars Blackman. They have mismatched uppers. One has a royal blue upper with gray and orange elephant print. You have an orange Jumpman on the blue tongue. You have an all white midsole and an orange rubber outsole, it looks like. The other shoe is an all orange upper with the same gray and orange elephant print. They have a blue Jumpman on the tongue, the same all white midsole and the same orange outsole. You have the Mars Blackman logo on the lateral heels. The blue shoes has a lace lock that says orange, and then the orange shoe has a lace lock that says blue. And also the Jumpman on the heels are also mismatched. So the blue shoe has an orange Jumpman, and then the orange shoe has a blue Jumpman. These is hard. I would say these is hard. Also, not a Knicks fan, but I love a good mismatched sneaker. I love that. I love mismatched sneakers. I got a pair of Yin Yang Kobe 7s around here because I love me a nice mismatched sneaker. So, these is hard. I'm glad that they still looking out for your boy Spike Lee. That's a good look for them. Shout out to Spike Lee. That boy stayed down with them Knicks forever. Front row when they were terrible. Front row when they were good but not good enough. Chirping back and forth for Reggie Miller. And he finally gets to celebrate a championship. Good for that brother, man. He was talking to everybody, man. He talking shit to everybody, all the stars throughout the years. So shout out to Spike Lee. He finally gets to. They should give him a ring for real. They should really give him a ring, man. He been keeping the lights on in that front row spot. He been holding down that front row, man. Get that man a ring. Next up, we have the Air Jordan 4 Musik. These are released in January 30th, 2027, with the retail price of $230 USD. Now, this is just an update to what we've already talked about. I talked about these in the first episode of the KickTalk Podcast, and that they're inspired by late 90s and early 2000s fashion and hip-hop. But there's an update to the mock-up, and all it is right now is gold studs that are on the heel tabs instead of the diamond bling bling look. And then there's a diamond studded hang tag that comes with it. That sounds like a lot. I don't know if I would wear those, bro. And I'm the type of person that if the sneaker comes with the hang tag, I'm wearing the hang tag. But I don't know if I wear that because those little diamonds will be coming out, bro. The hang tag flops around too much. I'll probably have to take the hang tag off and preserve those little diamond studs. If I was you, I'd consider it. Just throwing it out there. Balvin jumped out the window and debuted a new Air Jordan 4 at the FIFA World Cup. And these bitches is fire. Way better than those multicolored bullshit that he's dropping soon. These is way better. These are also supposed to drop sometime this fall 2026 with the retail price of $226. And they rock a complete lemonade colored upper. You can't see much of it. You can't see much details besides on the heel. And on the heel, you can see a little bit of crocodile textured overlays. I think these go crazy. These is hard. This is probably the best J Balvin Air Jordan since that first Air Jordan 1. All right. Now, I know people still buy them and he got the 3s and I don't care about none of that. These is hard. These go crazy. I don't even have nothing to match these. I don't care. These hard. Y'all tell me what y'all think about these J Balvin lemonades, bruh. He about to bring back that Beyonce feeling with these. Nah. He's about to bring back that Gucci feeling with these. I know he's an artist, but I don't listen to him. You drop some lemonades, I'm about to be. Yeah, these hard. That's all I'm going to do. Play some Gucci with these on. Next up, we have the Air Jordan 4 comic book released in July 25th, 2026 with the retail price of $230 USD. These have a Off-white, anthracite, and fire pink color scheme. They are inspired by a comic book themed t-shirt from 1985, which had, Michael Jordan. You'll see it in the pictures. I'll include a picture of the shirt. They feature an off-white leather upper with gradient colors on the netting on the side panels, with red, orange, yellow, purple, and comic book inspired winged eyelets, and a comic book inspired Nike Air branding on the heels. Black midsole, cream aging looking midsole. I actually really like these, man. I don't think that these are going to move though, but I do like them. And the fact that they're not going to move means I can get them later for a cheaper price, because $230 is stupid. I don't like $230. $230 for these? Nah. But I do like that swoosh, the Nike Air branding on the heel. That is hard. That is a nice, that's different. Thank you. Like, I'm tired of Jordan Brand putting the Nike Air branding on every drop, especially sneakers with no significance to the Nike Air branding or the timing of when it came out. None of that. All right. I think the Nike Air branding should be reserved for OGs. But in this case, the Nike Air branding with the comic book look, little twist to it. I think that's a good touch. And I'm going to let this one rock. No lashes for Nike for this one. I like this. Jordan Brand will be linking up with Slam Jam on the Air Jordan 8. They release spring 2027. There's two colorways. There's going to be two colorways. One is going to rock in iron gray, off noir, and varsity red colorway. And then the other one is going to rock a light bone, cave stone, and varsity red colorway. If you don't know, Slam Jam is an Italian boutique. They've been around for, I want to say 40, 50 years in Italy. They've been around for a minute. So they've been through all the ups and downs, and they're just now getting their first, collab. I would say that if you've been in the game for that long, good for you, bro. Good for you. Straight up. Congratulations. You get your first. You doing it for the right reasons. You in it for the long haul. We have mock-ups here, but according to Sneaker Files, that these are just mock-ups that he put together. He has no idea what they look alike, what they look like. So this is just a visual aid at the base of it all. It's just a visual aid, but there's no telling what they look like at this moment. So I don't have any real commentary on how they look, because I don't know what they look like. Next up, we have the Air Jordan 8 Knicks. These are slated to release December 24th with the retail price of $215 USD. They rock a black, safety orange, and race car blue. They only have a mock-up, no actual pictures right now, but the mock-up is supposed to be what they exactly look like. And, all the Jordan 8s have a graphic right there on that medial heel. And that graphic looks like, that reminds me of the playoffs graphic, the playoff 8s graphic. I could be wrong. Could be a different one. But it reminds me, I'm pretty sure it's the playoff 8s. But they have it's all blue and orange. You have the orange midsole, black nubuck upper, and black rubber outsole. These are okay. Again, I said it once already in one of my last videos. Give me a Lakers colorway. You feel me? I mean, nobody cares, right? I mean, they got the Knicks. Cool. They won. Cool. But nobody's going to care in December, okay? Let's get a Laker colorway. Let's get back to normal. Let's get back to making colorways that people care about. Lakers. Jordan Brand. Lakers. You see what the fours was nice, right? You see, they did all right. All right, let's do some more Laker stuff. Next up, we have the Comme des Garçons Air Jordan 11, releasing September 26th. You have two colorways that are dropping. One's going to be white, one all white, the other one's all black. I am personally let down, okay? To me, the Air Jordan 11 is the GOAT. And now if Jordan Brand is going to let you do collabs with the Air Jordan 11, that's starting to open that door now. We got to do better with the collabs, bro. Let's get a little bit more creative, bro, because the J joint is just one solid color, and now you got two more solid colors with the Comme des Garçons joints. Come on, brother. Do better. One white, one black. And the price is going to be ridiculous for an all white and all black sneaker. Come on, my brother in Christ. Try. You ever see that meme? And it's like a guy holding a stick and it's saying, do something. That's what I'm saying to these collabs with the 11s, man. Do something. The APB joint's the only one that's fire, bro. They finally opened the door for collabs on the Air Jordan 11, and this is what y'all do? This shit lazy, bro. Who can't come up with an all-white shoe? Who can't do an all-black shoe? What are you going to try to sell us with? Premium? Nigga, we do not give a fuck about that. Let's try something. Like, dog, we've had all-white Air Jordan 11s. We've had all-black Air Jordan 11s. We had the prom nights, or the cap and gown 11s, you can call them. And we had the anniversary Air Jordan 11s. We have had both of these. Why do we have to spend $300? Because this is Comme des Garçons. They're going to be up there. That price point is going to be up there. I think it says like $255 now, but that's not even confirmed. So that price can go up. Especially, I don't know. Do better. Next up, we have the Air Jordan 12 Bucks, releasing as a part of that Idols Become Your Rivals pack. These are set to release September 19th, 2026 with the retail price of $215 USD. They rock a Summit White, Gorge Green, Black, and Fierce Purple color scheme, and these pictures come from Size. They have the similar color blocking to the the original Chicago 12. They have a white leather base with green overlays, but on that midsole plate, it's not the same color green, which would make it more like the Chicago 12s, but it's more of an iridescent color. You also have a green rubber outsole. You also have iridescent eyelets that match that iridescent midsole plate. And then you also have purple 2-3 on the tongues. Man, I think these is hard, bro. These is hard to me, and I hope that they brick, and they probably will brick. I'm hoping that they will, and I think that they will brick, just so I can get them later. I mean, it ain't like I wish bad on Jordan Brand or anything like that, but I just don't want y'all to get them so I can get them later for a better price. That's what I'm hoping for. You guys, I want y'all to not like them so I can get a better price. These is hard. Now we get into a new segment called the Mad Sneakerhead, and this is something that I've played with on like YouTube. I've just done straight up Mad Sneakerhead segments, the Mad Sneakerhead segments on TikTok. I'm going to bring it here to the pod, the Mad Sneakerhead. The thing that I'm mad about today, or I'm feeling a little unhinged about, you know what? Resale sneaker stores are going out of, they're like going out of business. And I love that. I fucking love that for me. I'm not a hater. But 9 times out of 10, these resellers aren't real sneakerheads. I love that you guys are sitting on pairs on pairs on pairs. There ain't too many resellers that I actually like. So the fact that I don't think there's a single reseller that I like. There's not a single reseller that I like. So I pray for y'all downfall. Fuck all y'all. Y'all really don't do shit for the culture. Y'all probably still sitting on pairs, trying to sell them as close to retail as possible, trying to get into Pokemon now, because that's the new hustle. Y'all jump from one hustle to another, and I don't knock a nigga hustle, but I don't like that y'all coming in, perpetuating real sneakerheads, making content about how the sneaker game is dying. It's not. If you've been here, the sneaker game it goes through this. There's always a boom and then it goes down, and then there's a boom and then it goes down. It happens. It's been happening. This ain't nothing new. But you guys are coming on here talking about, oh, sneakers is dead. It's never gonna die. Multi-billion-dollar companies, bro. It's never gonna die. So I am just happy that you guys are doing bad. I generally don't pray for anyone's downfall, but I'm happy y'all struggling getting them sneakers off. I don't want y'all to do bad in life. I just want y'all to do bad in this space. Ha ha. Resellers, you guys truly suck. Like, truly. And I'm happy you guys are struggling to get pairs off. That warms my black heart. Next up, we have the Brick Report. Accidentally, I did most of the Brick Report on last week's episode. So this week, I don't have much to tell you. So we're just going to play back last week's episode, and then we're going to sprinkle in some of this week's. And it's just not a lot going on this week in sneakers as far as what's dropping. But here's the Brick Report. Next up, we have the KD19 purple stuff.
I want that purple stuff.
Releasing June 17th with the retail price of 155 USD. These also are gonna brick. Copy and paste what I said about the last KD19s. All solid shoe. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. They're not gonna move. They're just gonna be sitting on hella pairs. And major discounts coming soon. Next up, we have the Nike Air Max 90 Golf US Open. These are releasing June 18th with the retail price of 145 USD. These are a golf shoe. These aren't going to sell out. These are going to brick. It's just a strictly golf shoe. Look at the outsoles. They have little golf spikes on it. And that's crazy because it's a freaking running shoe. It's crazy how they do this. But they're going to brick. Next up, we have the Nike KD6 Night Vision releasing June 19th with the retail price of 135 USD. These are going to brick. If you couldn't sell the PB&Js, then you definitely not selling anything else, because I would say PB&Js is probably one of the most hype colorways of the KD6. So that's pretty much the bar. So if those bricked and were pretty available for a while, I wouldn't say that they crazy bricked either. They released, I mean, they sold in a good time, but KD Vision, these ain't gonna move unless there's something I missed. I think the peanut butter is the top of the food chain for the KD6. That's what I think. And anything else, those didn't move day one. That's for sure. So anything else is not going to move. These are going to be readily available. All you got to do is just want them. Next up, we have the Maniere Nike Pegasus Premium in Summit White, releasing June 19th for 210 USD. These gonna sell out. Yeah, I don't think these are gonna brick. I think, Maniere has been struggling to sell sneakers, but I don't think they're gonna struggle to sell these. These are gonna be out of there. But that price point, I know they don't make up the price, but still, bro, damn. Come on, Nike. Next up, we have the Maniere Nike Pegasus Premium in black, releasing June 19th as well for 210 USD. These are going to sell just like the white ones. I don't think that these are going to brick. I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if these bricked. And lastly, we have the Air Jordan 5 Black University Blue, releasing June 20th with the retail price. Lastly, we have the Air Jordan 5 Black University Blue, releasing June 20th for 220 USD. These are slated to brick. I don't think these are going to move, man. I say the hype beast in me says that these might move because they're an all black Air Jordan 5 with the silver tongue. That alone might make a move, but I don't think that they are. 220 it's up there. I'm going to stick with my guns and go with brick. That's it, you guys. This is the end of our journey. This is it's where we wrap things up. If you have watched this whole episode, if you made it this far, man, I appreciate you, because it is a lot to put this shit together. I'm sitting in this hot ass room, melting, bro, melting. It is smoldering in this bitch. But I'm sitting here, giving you guys the best hour I got. I don't know if this is gonna be a full hour, but it's gonna be somewhere around there. And I hope you guys appreciate it. And I do appreciate you guys sitting here and listening to me. Whether you're watching me on YouTube or listening to me on Spotify or Apple, I appreciate you guys. If you are listening to this, please make sure you give us a like. That helps me out. It goes a long way. Comment, subscribe. My name is Stretch. This is the KickTalk Podcast, episode 5. This is also Sneaker Horrors. And I'm out. Peace.